Welcome, viewers, to another fabulous episode of Unapologetically Free. Now, today I'm going to talk simply about some stories that I have personally, as well as stories that I've heard from a friend on the benefits of going on No Fap. So here it goes. Now, the first story that I experienced is a personal one, and I'll call it fearless emceeing. Basically, a few days back, I was tasked to MC in front of a crowd of 900 people. And it was the first time I ever did such an event. It was in an auditorium, and it wasn't a very easy hosting session because the people were walking into the venue as we started to host, so it was rather intimidating. And to just put this into context, I had a co-host with me who was a seasoned host. Okay, that means he has been hosting for at least 10 years until this particular hosting session. And for myself, I don't have a lot of hosting experience. This was actually my second time hosting in a professional capacity in that sense. And during rehearsals, I was extremely calm. Okay, so basically we had to take our mics and go and do mic tests. And as I was walking around the auditorium, I was able to just talk while the sound check is being held. The same thing happened with my co-host, and the thing about him is just minutes before the entire session was about to start, he would just remark about how nervous he felt. And at the time I was actually confused because personally I did not feel that sense of nervousness. There was something physical about it. I felt calm. I felt relaxed. My brain wasn't constantly thinking about, oh, what if I screw up? What if this? What if that? There was just this sense of calmness that permeates my entire spirit. I was calm, and when the session came, I just did the hosting. And usually based on my past experience in hosting, when you host, it is a very high anxiety inducing event because number one, you will compare yourself, or at least for me, you compare to your own performance to your co-host, and many a times you would want that affirmation from the people in the crowd to tell you, oh, what a great host you are. And for myself this time round, I only felt very slight inkling and inclination to want that approval from the crowd. But instead, after the event, I was just glad that it was over, and I just went on with my life. And I attribute this very largely to No Fap because on the first few days of No Fap, I remember just simply doing nothing, okay? Just simply knowing that I have work to submit, schoolwork to submit, will cause me and put me in a state of stress and anxiety to the extent that I wouldn't even want to talk to anyone. And now fast forward 80 days, I'm able to speak in a crowd of 900, feel more calm than my co-host who is extremely experienced, and I attribute this to No Fap. Now, of course, I wouldn't know whether my co-host is on No Fap. He is a guy, but personally, it has been an extremely calm and enjoyable experience because I was on No Fap. So that's the first story. Now, the second story is this. Just today, my friend and I, basically we work out in the gym. And this guy is a noob at the gym. And I've been telling him about No Fap. And perhaps he has also been following this YouTube channel. And he was sharing about how just today he only slept for 3 hours, but he was still able to function, and and that's just amazing, because just today he is on day 15 of No Fap. Day 15 of No Fap, and for the past 2 weeks he has been able to get along with less sleep due to this surge of energy that he has acquired from No Fap. Guys out there, especially guys that are constantly, or especially guys that are still not convinced of how effective No Fap is, give it a try. Give it a try, and notice how your energy will soar and be boosted. And you have so much energy to go ahead and do whatever you want, whatever you need. Now, before I end off, what I do want to say is this. What I notice on No Fap is the idea of how it brings out the masculinity in you. No Fap allows you to retain your semen. It allows your brain to heal. And what I realized is that from a more feminine state at day 0, where I may be more influenced by my emotions, sometimes more unstable, to now I'm on day 80, I'm definitely more assertive, more willing to state an opinion, and more calm, confident, and collected. And I attribute this to the fact that this is what makes us men. This is what makes us men. And going on No Fap will actually preserve the masculinity in you, and it actually makes you more and more in touch with your masculinity. So all of you out there, press on, because for every single day that you are on No Fap, you are growing more and more in touch with your masculine side. I hope you like this video. If you like it, do press the like button, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you again.